Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're looking at a devotional called Seek God Earnestly, a daily devotion. It's really about that connection with God, especially, when things get tough.
Right. Life's curveballs.
Exactly. So our source is the devotional itself, and we want to unpack what it means to, earnestly seek God, particularly in those difficult times.
Yeah, and the core idea, it seems, stems from a verse in Hosea chapter 5, verse 15. It says, Then I will return to my lair until they have borne their guilt and seek my face. In their misery, they will earnestly seek me.
Wow, that's quite direct.
It is, and the devotional kind of uses this to suggest that when we feel distant from God, it's often us who've drifted, not Him leaving. And that actually hardship can be what pulls us back.
Okay, let's dig into that drifting idea first. The devotional seems to spend some time on moving beyond just religious routine.
Yes, precisely.
Yeah.
It talks about leaders back in Hosea's time who, looked the part, went through the motions of worship, but their hearts weren't in it. They were actually misleading people.
So it's not just about showing up for services or saying the right word.
Not at all. The devotional really emphasizes that God wants a genuine relationship, heartfelt love, honesty, not just empty rituals. It pushes us to ask, are my actions coming from a real place, or am I just performing?
Right. And it gets practical too, doesn't it? It suggests things like honestly assessing why we're praying or worshiping.
Before you even start.
Yeah, before you start. And confessing maybe hidden stuff, things we ignore, and really asking yourself, is this faith real in my actions, or is it just activity?
It's a challenging question.
Definitely. Especially if you've ever felt that kind of disconnect, you're doing all the right things, but something feels off. This part speaks to that.
Absolutely. And that feeling, that disconnect, kind of leads into the second main point the devotional makes.
Which is?
Finding purpose, maybe in the pain. It comes back to that Hosea quote.
Yeah. In
their misery, they will earnestly seek me.
So difficult times aren't just bad luck or punishment necessarily.
Well, the devotional suggests they can be more like a wake-up call, a catalyst maybe, something that actually draws us closer, prompts a deeper seeking.
That's a huge perspective shift, isn't it?
It really is.
Instead of just trying to grit your teeth and get through pain or avoid it, it's suggesting you bring it honestly to God.
And ask that question.
Ask, okay, what are you trying to show me here? What can I learn from this mess?
Exactly. It's about engaging with the hardship through the lens of faith, not just enduring it passively.
So the struggle itself could be the path.
Potentially. How can this challenge, instead of just breaking you, actually build something stronger? A deeper reliance, maybe a clear understanding.
It makes sense. If everything was always easy, would we really push ourselves to connect on that deeper level?
That's the question it seems to pose. It encourages that vulnerability, bringing the hard stuff into the conversation with God.
Okay, so wrapping things up, the devotional ends with a prayer, right? Asking for a heart that keeps seeking God, not just in a crisis.
That's right. A continuous seeking. And the real distilled takeaway message is simple. Seek God in difficulties.
Seek God in difficulties. I like that.
Yeah. And that leaves us with a final thought for you, the listener.
Yeah.
Just consider this. How might your own perspective, your actions, maybe, how might they shift if you started viewing challenges not just as roadblocks, as dead ends, but as potential pathways?
Yeah.
Opportunities maybe for deeper understanding and a stronger connection, especially when that seeking feels hardest. It's about the earnestness of it all.